Good day everyone, thank you for joining me once again. We're on the Commodore Amiga and we're looking at a game called Ditris, published by Magicsoft in 1991. It's a game that also came out on the Commodore 64, and yes, it's like a Tetris clone, of which there are many. Now, die meaning two, so it's for two players, but I'm the only person here. Tetris, of course, came out in 1984 originally by Alexy Pajitnov, and this game is pretty much more of a clone of Twintris and Super Twintris, which are excellent. The music is quite good here. I think it's going to play more or less the same. The graphics are the same colour, it seems. So, you know about Tetris, don't you? You arrange shapes that go down the screen. As soon as you complete a line, that disappears. If you run out of screen, that's it. And the further you get, the quicker the things will happen. Now, on the bottom right, you've already clocked that, of course. It tells you what shape's coming up next, to give you a bit of a chance. The right hand side of the screen looks pretty inactive because player 2, as I said, is not here. Now, I love Twintris and I love Super Twintris. It does well to try and get anywhere near that. The music is better on Super Twintris, but it's not to say that the music on this isn't bad, because it's quite nice and soft to the ear. Now, yeah, it's not doing any sound effects when you complete a line though, unfortunately, so that's where it loses out to Twintris. But if I had this back in the day, yeah, it would have been okay, but if I had Twintris or Super Twintris, I probably would have played that instead. Didn't know about Ditris or Ditris or Ditris. Magicsoft 1991, Twintris was in 1990, the year before, and Super Twintris the same year, 1991. If you played this on the Commodore 64, let me know, because I'm not quite sure what that version is like, but I presume it's quite similar, but the music might be a little bit different. Right, so, it's one of those games where you could be playing it for ages if you're an expert, or if you're like me, just playing it for about 10 minutes or so. But this go isn't going too badly. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. It's a nice one of those brain-calming games. It's not really unique enough in its own right to be super memorable, but I like to see it anyway. Tetris inspired quite a lot of games. There's loads and loads and loads, maybe hundreds of different variants about the place. This is probably one of the better ones if you're a Tetris aficionado. Good, right, so I've done 9 lines so far. Not as many lines as I did in school days or back to school, if you get that joke. Right, come on Nick. Quite easy to go wrong. We've done 10 lines. I'm not sure how many we have to do to get to the next mode up, but as you can see in the middle there, it's normal Ditris. Good. Right. Let's see how long I can last. I'm not sure if the graphics change at all in this. It's very Persian up the top there, or Indian, with those, I don't know, glow things at the top of the spirals. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm already starting to run out of screen space, as you can see. I do like those red ones. They're better. Or we might be able to rescue this. Like, that's going to be another line. 13 lines. What's your record? How many lines have you done? Track down Ditris. Tell me how far you get. Right, it's not going particularly quick at the moment, but you know, commentating and playing at the same time is always a bit of a skill, which I've sort of mastered, but not really at the same time. If you're new to the channel, it isn't about expert gameplay, it's about how you would experience the game on your first or second go, and would there been enough there for you to want to go back. On this one I would have gone back to it occasionally, but the main thing of the game is trying to detract yourself from modern day life, trying to ease yourself from the stress of that, having a bit of fun, talking a bit of rubbish in the comment section. And I'll keep the games coming as long as your support is there and I can do so. Having said that, of course, if you haven't subscribed already and you're enjoying the channel, please consider subscribing. There's probably near to 2,000, or might be over 2,000 game reviews. If you want to watch them all in a row, you might need some time off work. Please do. Hooray! Always, well, I try often comment on older comments, on comments from older videos. Don't tend to answer them if it's a comment which doesn't need an answer, of course. Boom. Well, I don't understand it. Right, anyway, humour's tough on the internet. It's 2 lines at the same time, 22 lines. Oh, this is going well. I was starting to lose control of this go, but we're getting it gradually back. If you're player 2, then feel free to start on the other side if you want. Bit of extra jeopardy when there's 2 of you playing at the same time. There's a bit more fun there as well, because when you keep an eye on what they're doing, you might miss something that's going on your screen. Right, 24 lines. That's going to be another line there, up to 25. Oh, we're getting a lot of these red blocks in a row, which is proving very, very useful. Has it got stuck on that red block? Same shape. Well, if the same shape's going to keep coming down, yeah, it is. You want it to be on this red one. That's a bit unusual. That's not quite random, is it? Alright, we've got off that now. And that really helped. Almost cleared the screen there. Right. You can waste your time waiting for the right shape to come along, but this looks good. That's going to be another line. Try and work out where you're going to put the next shape in advance. I think I'm going to put it there. Good. I didn't want a double one to come down, because I don't know anywhere obvious to put that. Let's bung it there so it's not mucking up with anything. I'm not sure that's the best place for it. Maybe should have put it the other side, but never mind. Another blue block, which we didn't want to happen next. We'll put that orange one there. That can just go there. So that's getting a little bit high now. Might have to abandon something. Might have to do a sacrifice. Right, we sacrificed the line, but anyway, we should be able to get it back again. So it's a bit of a thinking game, this bit of a thinking game. I liked Opuz Attack. We recently reviewed a homebrew on the ZX Spectrum. It's Tetris, but it does something a little bit extra with that. I like it when funs do a little bit different, but this is basically Tetris, isn't it, in its pure form, just with two sides to it. Have a look at the review of Twintris and Super Twintris if you haven't already, so you can compare it. This is okay, but that one is the ultimate for me, those other two games. Excellent. Right. Yes, he's starting to run out of skill now. Put that there. I want one of those red blocks to turn up, but they don't seem to be, so let's do a bit of a sacrifice. Oh dear, that hasn't worked as I thought. I thought some lines were going to disappear. I've done that wrong. Oh dear, it's now getting a little bit too high now. As I told you before, when you're waiting for the right shape to turn up, it can all go a little bit wrong. Oh, I might be able to put that somewhere, that green one. There we go. Is that going to get 2? Yes. Oh, I'm going to put that there. Right, well, we've just about saved ourselves there. Yippee, 35 lines. And another one, 36 lines. I really wanted that to be a long red one, but never mind. Yes. Should have put that in a different place. Well, I'll put that one there. That's not a line still. This is going to be a line. And a red one next. Okay. Really wanted that a time before. Boof. Get that magenta in play. 38 lines. Do tell me your record below. How's the most lines you've done on this? But literally, if you've got all the time in the world, which I haven't, you could be playing this all day. Put that in. I've got other stuff to review apart from this. Check out the playlist. There's lots on the channel. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Oh dearie me. And that's what you call a boo-boo. A Yogi Bear and boo-boo, that is. Right, okay. It's all going a bit wrong. See, it keeps giving me the same shape again. No, I got a bit confused there, which is the orientation of the thing. Oh god, it's gone super wrong. If I can whip that in yet. Oh dear. Yes, not long left now. Not long left. Might have a quick last go after this one, but you can't put it on a higher level, I don't think. And it's Game Over Dudes coming up quite soon. Right, so 40 lines, not bad. It's not bad. Game over. Yeah, I do miss the massive sound effect when you complete a line, like boof, bang, kabwallop, and all that sort of stuff. It just continues as normal. There's no extra 10% of fireworks and superpowers. It's just yeah, a little bit lackluster in that degree, which is a shame because they obviously had an attention to sound because the music is so good. But you need special effects when you complete a line, so like a reward when you've actually done it. That's what you need. And also another bit is it sometimes gets stuck on a certain shape. Bang. See that bit was just crying out for a special sound effect. The louder, the more lines you do at the same time. So if you somehow complete 3 lines at the same time, that would have been quite nice. But anyway, we won't be playing this all day. We've reviewed quite a lot of Tetris style games on the channel. I think one of my favourite ones, although it does involve a seesaw, not quite Tetris, is Statics. That's quite good. You know, but if you're not into your puzzle games, you probably find that a little bit boring, but I found it trained my brain quite well after a stressful day. There's a few like that you can be playing. And Buzzsaw as well is another good one on the ZX Spectrum, another homebrew. I'd imagine there's literally hundreds of these sort of like things. Right, boom. You can lose a lot of time playing this, but it beats watching a lava lamp. Mind you, lava lamps are quite cool as well. I don't own a lava lamp, but you could waste a lot of time there. I used to have this sand puzzle thing. You turn it upside down and you watch the sand drop through water. That was quite relaxing as well. But anything to take the mind away, I'm a big fan of. This isn't going as good as last time. We did 40 lines. We're already filled up almost half the screen. Where can that go? That can go there. Right, already there's gaps showing. Gaps in my strategy. Whack that there, right, good. What's your favourite Tetris cone? Let me know below. As I say, for me, Super Tetris. Love that game. Love that game. Oops. I think it's a variant of the game has come out practically on every sort of like system. From the original Tetris 1984, Alexy Pajitnov. I think, what was the system it originally came out on? Probably the Game Boy, I guess. Yeah, you've messed up now, Nicky. That red one should have gone down the side there beforehand. It looks like game over again, so we're not going to get 40 this time, that's for sure. Oh, are we? Maybe we can rescue it quickly at the death. Yes! Oh, there we go. How many lines at the same time? Boom! Perhaps we are going to rescue it. There we go. 40 lines, game on again. But I'll put myself into bother. Oops. Right, okay. I was seeing the red one on the other side of the screen. I was getting confused what was coming next. That was nincompoopery by me, which quite often happens on this channel. Right. Okay. Oh dear. Right, okay, so as soon as I get to this bit of the screen, you ain't got too much time to line stuff up. You need a bit of luck or it's game over big nose. And that's what it looks like in here. Game over big nose. Well, you know, hope you'd like having a look at that one. It does Tetris well. I think there's better examples, but having said that, this must be in one of the better ones. But Super Tetris for the win. So, hope you'd like having a look at that. That was Ditris or Ditris on the Commodore Amiga, published by Magicsoft in 1991. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, puzzle games, or anything you want there, then please put that in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.